Hey there, stop what you're doing right now and pay close attention because this totally affects you in a good way, and there is nothing to buy from me in this video, so just relax and listen. If you trade Forex or any other markets and you feel like you have put in enough time to have mastered it several times over, spending a lot of money on courses and training, and yet still it seems like you just keep on staying at break even or losing, you're not alone. Every day I've been in contact with many Forex traders from around the world and have noticed that the majority of traders all have the same challenge. This challenge is about inner conflict and self-deceit about what they are doing and why they're doing it. Remember back when you first got interested in trading? Well, just remember and go back now, back to the reason why you got attracted to this business in the first place. Most people, including myself, were attracted to Forex trading because we don't like other types of business and we don't like selling. Now, this doesn't apply to everyone, but a lot of people are attracted to Forex trading because they don't like selling and so forth. While we know that making money and business always involves selling, even in Forex trading. We don't like sales meetings and marketing and calling prospective clients to sell our product and service. A lot of us, we want to be independent also. In fact, many people don't like business at all and unconsciously believe that making money is not right somehow morally. You may think that that's kind of strange, but in fact, I think most people have some unconscious beliefs that making money is not right. So then we decide that the solution would be a business where we use our skills in analysis and use technology to buy and liquidate our positions automatically without any need to speak to the end user or the customer. Instead of focusing on meeting with people and talking to people and selling things, we want to just focus on analysis and staying in our minds and using our skills that way. When we're trading, we're really dealing in a high-level capitalism and entrepreneurship. We are engaged in business for profit. You may think that you're doing something technical and that you're really just an engineer who's looking at charts on a computer, but you're really an entrepreneur and you're engaged in business. So let's say you try Forex trading and yet you hate people who are rich. You hate selling things. You hate business. Many people are just not aware of how totally powerful the unconscious mind controls our results. And you can imagine that a person who is desperately trying to make money and yet believes that making money is bad will experience frustrating, paralyzing inner conflict. Now, a lot of the intellectual people, the engineers and so forth, are right now they're saying, hey, this doesn't have anything to do with trading. Your success has nothing to do with anything except the price that you enter a trade and the trading system. Just show me when to enter a trade when something crosses something. That's the only thing that has anything to do with anything. And people don't acknowledge sometimes that becoming a successful trader is a process that's going to involve you transforming into a person who is successful at trading, not just knowing a system. What happens the first time a person has a winning streak? They think, wow, is this really legal? Will the broker let me withdraw this money? Because it's just too good to be true. That's what people believe. And you'll find that in trading, we always trade our beliefs. How many people do you know who definitely want to make more money and are actively trying to do it, and yet are always on the alert for anyone trying to sell something because they hate that? Did you see that? That person was trying to sell something. Really, that's scandalous. Now, excuse me, I need to get back to trying to make money by selling currency pairs for a profit. Would it make sense that if you want to make money, you should love business? Love being an entrepreneur and love selling things. If you have that kind of inner conflict where you totally hate selling things and you actually unconsciously hate making money, Don't you think that that inner conflict is going to affect your results? You should feel totally right about business and selling things and know it is the right thing to do. And the people you admire should be the ones who are the most successful at selling things, being successful entrepreneurs. Is it possible to be successful in business without selling things? I would never sell something. You say, I'm a trader. What does that mean? It means that you buy and sell currency pairs or other financial instruments for no other purpose than to make a profit. So if you want to be successful yourself, you should first make sure that you love selling things for a profit, love business. You consider yourself an entrepreneur. You wake up in the morning and when you see yourself in the mirror, you feel good saying, I am a capitalist and an entrepreneur, and that's fantastic, and I love it. I'm a businessman and a salesman, and I love selling things for a profit. I love to make as much profit as possible, and I know that it's the right thing to do. I love it so much I find ways to automate selling things, just like using a trading platform. If you don't truly feel this way, you will have conscious or unconscious inner conflict. Part of you wants to do this, and another part of you does not. Believe it or not, it has been proven for a long time that your beliefs, whether conscious or unconscious, affect all of your behaviors and your results in whatever you do. As soon as one person becomes interested in trading, they open an account with a broker, and right away they are trained to be suspicious of brokers and hate their relationship, even believing that the broker is trading against them, causing them to lose, which is paranoid delusion, since it is not possible to trade against someone else in competition. Imagine that whenever you want to place a trade, you need to actually go to the office of your broker and meet in person and say, I would like to buy 3 lots of the pound versus the kiwi. And then your broker would say, oh, that's great. What do you plan to do with these pound versus the kiwi? You say, well, I plan to just hold the trade for a short time and then sell the position for a profit. Well, that sounds like a great plan, your broker replies. How would you like to pay for that position? I'll just use the money in my account if that's all right. I'm holding US dollars or euros or whatever currency your account is based in. I'm willing to make a deposit for this position. Okay, I will transfer from your account the deposit for this position. But if the trade goes in the opposite direction, this trade will start going negative. And you understand that risk? Oh, yes, sir. I understand that. And this amount will only represent about 5% of my account if the market invalidates my trade by going to this price below the most recent low, which is about 49 pips, depending on how quickly I'm able to enter this position, if you were actually doing this in real time. That's great. You seem to be a successful entrepreneur who is an expert at selling commodities for a profit. Do you have past sales experience? Yes, I used to sell real estate before I got into selling Forex currencies. I appreciate your assistance in automatically liquidating my position on the interbank market when the time is right, and I'm glad to have you as a partner. It's very reasonable to pay a small spread on the transaction for this excellent partnership opportunity. The spread is so nominal and this service is so essential to me and my business. May I offer any other fees in appreciation for this service? Oh, no, we don't accept any other fees. But of course, since most people lose, we are able to keep their trades in-house and hedge against them until their accounts are depleted. Oh, that sounds great. I totally understand how that makes sense. The Forex broker business seems like also a good business. But of course, I'm a professional and I'll be increasing my account. I hope so, but unfortunately, that's what they all say. Yes, of course. Well, I'll see you the next time when I'm ready to close this position. Well, hello, Mr. Smith. I'm ready to close that position and accept my profit now. Oh, good to see you, Bob. Let me take a look. Oh, brilliant. Looks like you are earning a 230 pip profit on that trade from yesterday. Good job. Thanks. I enjoyed that. I can't tell you how much I appreciate the ability to immediately liquidate trades like this at the right time. It's so essential to my business. Plus, I'm not really very good at selling things the old-fashioned way. It's good to know that banks always have a price for buying currency. Can I take you to lunch today? This is a very substantial profit for one day's work. Yes, I can see that. It's a lot more than I get paid for working for the broker here. The company is doing extremely well and we get paid all right here, but nothing like what you just made on that one trade. Well, why not invite some of your colleagues from the office here? What the hell, it's Friday and I'm ready to celebrate. Okay, so what's the point here, and how do you fix the problem of having inner conflicts and unconscious beliefs that cause you to lose? We think we are really smart and intelligent, and that our conscious minds can force the rest of our parts to do what we want. But little do we know just how little control our conscious minds actually have in our life. Tell yourself you're going to start a diet tomorrow or an intense exercise program or create some new positive habit and see what happens. Your body goes right on doing what you consciously decided not to do because you really don't have the control over your actions the way you thought you did. Anyone who has an intention of being successful in trading will need to put most of their effort into transforming their unconscious beliefs and habits of thinking and habits of behavior. The most proven methods for doing this are to find a local NLP practitioner and a local hypnotherapist and start actively doing everything possible to reprogram your subconscious mind, learning from experts in that field. Now here's where you should click on the button to buy my course on reprogramming your unconscious, but I don't have one. So instead, I created a free series of videos on learning the most effective way to trade, and have added to the most effective free Forex training additional training on making sure you are training your unconscious mind at the same time you are discovering what really works in professional Forex trading. For more information, go to www.forextradingseminar.com.